This is me who is not native here, because this place is for skiing, not for landscape photography. And I hate it. I always have zebras switched on my camera, just to see if I crashed my highlights instead of using histogram. In these conditions, this camera just goes crazy because of this crazy dynamic range. Probably I have to use different metering system, but I have no time to find this, settings difference in this menu. I have no time, I have no energy for that. It's all on my intuition. Probably I have to switch my camera to full auto and just trust it. But I don't. I do not trust electronics at all. The dynamic range of these scenes, all these scenes, is pretty high. The snow is crazy bright and all the shadows are crazy dark. I love these kind of snowy compositions because of the lack of details in the foreground. Since you've got a huge part of this white surface, you can use it as a negative space to compose something, to emphasize this emptiness. My feet are wet already, despite the fact this is the middle of April. A crazy amount of snow here on the mountain. Like, I wasn't prepared for that. It should be just empty, beautiful mountain with no people, with no skiing here. But everything is going on right now. It looks like it's the middle of the high season for skiing. I'm not into skiing at all, so I didn't know that. I tried to find some shots here using Freewell CPL filter, and I believe this is the beautiful conditions to see the difference between the normal picture and polarized picture. I cannot see anything both on the screen of Osmo Pocket 3 and on the screen of a6700. So it's more or less shooting based on intuition. Polarizing this type of sky, this is kind of 10 out of 10 conditions right now. Something better could be just by the golden hour, but golden hour is impossible for me because the cable car stops at this point. So I have to hurry up and try to shoot something just before the last car goes down. This snow is freaking deep. Sometimes the level of snow goes to my knee. It's kind of... Probably you can see the meteorological tower over there. This is that meteorological tower and all these cabins flying in front of it. And I can zoom in a bit to emphasize this effect. So I have to wait for some gondola, for some cabin to fly, something like that. So trying to shoot with negative space in mind, that means you can find something that splits your shot. That's why in this situation I put the tower in the very center of my frame, just to be able to crop around in any way I want. I hope you can see here in the distance there are dark mountains with no snow, because they are lower and snow has melted already, because it's middle of April, right? I'll try to zoom in to split that frame by two. The lower part will be white and snow, and the higher part will be dark mountains in the distance. It's going crazy windy. And I love this peak in the distance. I can't even see if I'm recording. These conditions are crazy because my face is already burning because of the sun, because of these ultraviolet rays, and my feet are freezed crazy. I can feel my fingers. So if I survive and if I managed out to clean out this music from the background, I'll publish this video. But now I'm just struggling to find something specifically beautiful, because everything is beautiful here and it's constantly changing because of all these shadows of the clouds. And clouds are crazy beautiful. Just look at this bit. Ouch! As always, on any location, any photographer is trying to find something that stands out of this location. And here, in these snowy mountains, I found a little piece of the moss, or I can call it heather, probably it's a heather. And I'll try to compose it, and actually it's crazy difficult here, just because I can't see anything on the screen of my camera. I'll just compose it at 18 millimeters. I put focus on the bottom of my screen and just hope for the best. And if this shot turns out to be any good, here it is. I think one of my problems is the fact I saw a lot of other photographers' works. I saw a lot of different photos by different masters. I've got even a playlist over here about masters of photography on YouTube. But here I can see this snow pump, and I immediately thinking like this is a very James Popsys-ish shot. Like this is a human nature, right? So hello James, thank you for inspiration. The thing that makes you great is not even the fact you find out something interesting, but to be great you have to find out this interesting thing and be the first one who did it. And YouTube will definitely demonetize this video because of this music. I still have no monetization on my channel, right? So what's the problem? Hello YouTube, and welcome to the very top of the Bosnian mountain, and this is the name of this mountain. I can't see anything on the screen of the Osmo Pocket 3, at least sun, and also you got a lot of distraction by the music in the bar on the top, where this cable car goes. Take a look. Fortunately, the noise cancellation worked perfectly. I tried to find some location, some point where the music from the bar could be reduced by noise reduction somehow. I hope it will be possible, because I don't want to mess with YouTube's copyright algorithms because of this music. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.